Hello, welcome to my channel, Aisha, where you're going to get details about the NEET preparation, like syllabus, how to go ahead with the topic, and also all the details which is necessary for your exams or your upcoming exam, that is NEET 2025, all the details. And the reason why today I have come online is to give you the updates of NEET exam, such as syllabus date of examination, and the new rules which is being updated by the NTA. And also the cutoff percentage for each category, such as general category, OBCs, and SES categories. So let us start with the syllabus. The new updates on the syllabus. Before we go ahead, let us study about the first syllabus. What all the things you need to do it, right? Okay. Now, syllabus. Let us start with first with the biology syllabus. There are around almost 10 chapters which you need to go ahead. So, let the first chapter is the diversity in living organisms. In this chapter, you're going to study detail about the adaptation, what are the living components, taxonomy, classification, and the species. Based on the concept of species, the taxonomical classification, and binomial nomenclature. These are all the details which you are going to study under this chapter, and this chapter is further divided into five kingdoms, such as Monera, Protista, fungi are the major groups. And also in this chapter, you're going to also study about the virus and viroids. Then, since they are classified into different kingdom, the salient features of these five kingdom classification. That means how you're going to classify this, on what basis you need to be classified. This is what we have the chapter talks about. And also with each category we are going to take few examples, and also we are going to study about this. Next we have a nomenclature and classification of the animals, where we are going to study about the chordata up to level 5, 3 to 5 features of each level, and with the help of an example. This is the overall the subtopics of the diversity in living. Next we have structural organization in plants and animals. This you have to recall from the grade 8, where you have studied under the CBSE's curriculum about the cell. What do you mean by cell? Structure, function, difference between a plant cell and animal cell, by taking the example of eukaryotic and prokaryotic organisms. These are all the basic thing you might have studied. This you have to recall. Sorry, this you have to recall. And then the anatomy, the structure of plants and animals, tissue, plant tissue, animal tissue. In plant tissue, it's divided into peristematic tissue and permanent tissue, whereas in animal tissue it is divided into five different types of tissues. To name few, like epithelial tissue, muscular tissue, nervous tissue, and the connective tissue. These are all the full details you need to go ahead. For example, their location, their function, and also the anatomy of these structure. Now, next we have a cell theory, structure and function of a cell theory. Now, in this cell theory, we are going to study about the basic concept of cell theory, the basic cell theory, who started, who invented this cell theory, and also the on what basis this cell theory was being invented and given by whom, who are the scientists involved in discovery of the cell. Then structure of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, as well as a cell membrane, plasma membrane, each cell organelles, nucleus, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus. All these details we are going to study. If any of these topic, if you have a confusion and you need to learn the concept, you can look into my NEET preparation playlist. Under that, I have posted all these videos. You can go ahead and have a look. uh, when you're studying about the cell structure and function, you should also study about the cell division, the types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis, when exactly the mitosis takes place and when exactly the takes place, and how this differentiation between the haploid and diploid cell division, that also you have to give an important, because the questions, most of them are covered from these chapters. Now, photosynthesis. Now, one of the basic concept which we are studying from the grade 3, how does the plants prepare their food, and based on the lot of concept has been studied based on this, like autotroph, how does a plant utilize the light energy and convert it into a chemical energy, and why every green plant, most of the green plant, why it is called as autotroph, what is the mode of nutrition, all these are being the area which you are going to study under this chapter. The next chapter is the human physiology, where you're going to study about the life process such as nutrition, respiration, excretion, transportation, and neutral control, the chemical coordination, that is the endocrine system, different hormones which are involved in this. All these are we are going to study, and reproduction. The next chapter is reproduction of both reproduction plants as well as in animals, their reproductive system along with the diagram, the parts of reproductive system and their location and function, and also what is the main nutrition in required to maintain a good reproductive health, how to protect yourself from the sexually transmitted diseases. All these are the basic subtopics which you have to cover up under this chapter. Next, we have after reproduction is the genetics and evolution. Under genetics, we are going to study about the heredity. How does we achieve the variation? What are the methods by which we can attain the variation? That means variation can only attain by through the sexual reproduction. So importance of DNA copying and how it will help to sustainability to bring out the evolution. All these are we are going to study under this chapter. Like genetics, when it comes, how does the mutation, molecular basis of inheritance, like DNA replication, damage, central dogma of molecular biology, all these which you have studied under the place 1 and place 2, these are the basic need of concept for the need. In based on such concept, important concept only, you are going to get the uh, questions like DNA fingerprinting, recombinant DNA technology, e- natural selection with example, types of natural selection, genetic flow, genetic drift, and based on that, dwarfism and uh, evolution, origin of life, biological evolution. All these are the basic criteria which you have. If you want, I'll just post the PDF of the updated addition of the chapters or the topics for the upcoming NEET exam. Now, next is we have a biology and welfare. Under this, we are going to study about the human diseases, health diseases, adolescent stage, causes of basic concept of immunology like vaccine, cancer, HIV, AIDS, drug and alcohol control abuse. All that chapter, all that subtopics have been considered under this. Now, next is the biotechnology and its application. How these principles and process of biotechnology and its application, and also the genetic engineering, recombinant DNA technology, application of biotechnology in health and medical industries, vaccine production, gene therapy, and genetically modified organism, transgenic animals are also being included under this topic. The last chapter is the ecology and the environment. And ecology and environment, where the organisms and the population interaction, mutation, competition, and parasitism, population, and economic and biodiversity and its conservation. All these are the basic topics which have been considered. A little bit vast subject, but very interesting to learn about the biology. Now, let us come to the exact details what we are actually what exactly we are want to see the updates. Okay, the first update is the syllabus. As I have already given the syllabus detail, now what are the added syllabus topics for the NEET 2024? If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and support us, make us to improve our channel by giving you the best content. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Now, I have already given the chapter syllabus, that is diversity in living organism and cell structure and function. As you all aware that we are when we are writing stuff for 720 marks for botany and zoology, it is included all the chapters. The chemistry also PCM, PCB are the important subject which we are going to write. I'm just going to add a few new updates of chemistry syllabus for NEET 2025. The first unit is some basic concept in chemistry. Second chapter is atomic structure. Third is chemical bonding and molecular structure, and then chemical thermodynamics, solutions, equilibrium, redox reaction and electrochemistry, and chemical kinetics. And ninth chapter is classification of elements and periodicity property, P block, D and F block elements, and coordination in compounds. These are and the purification and classification, characterization of organic compound are also the topics which are included. Then biomolecules, organic compound containing oxygen, nitrogen, and halogens and hydrocarbon. These are all the topics which are divided into different units. Biomolecules and principles related to practical chemistry. These are all the being combined. Now, NEET have been divided into botany and zoology. A total of 50 questions from each section out of 45 you need to be answered. That means 5 questions have been given as an option for you to select. And considering under this, 100 questions with the 360 marks has been allotted. The topics containing for NTA and NEET 2025 syllabus are provided with the add-on topics. Now, let us move to the syllabus of physics which have been added to you. The addition added is the gravitation added topics under physics. Whatever I have told you is the last year the same. The added topics for this academic year, for this present year, is for physics is gravitation, mechanical properties of solid and mechanical properties of fluid, kinetic theory of gases, magnetic effect of current and magnetism, and dual nature of matter and radiation. And the last unit is experimental skills. All the experimental skills based on the experiment activities also questions have been going to be added. Then the added topics for chemistry, as I've already told, D and F block elements, kinetic energy, chemical kinetics, redox reaction and electrochemistry, chemical thermodynamics, principles of related to practical chemistry, organic compound containing halogens, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, which was already there in the previous year, and this year they have added about the halogens. And next, we have a biology added syllabus. There's only 4 chapters, that is biology and human welfare, genetics and evolution, cell structure and function, and structural organization in animals and plants. These are only the added syllabus. Now, how you can prepare? Sorry, I went for the things. Next. Now, I have already given about the added topics for physics, chemistry, and biology. Now, let us discuss about the how you can prepare and what are the books you need to refer. Usually, what happens, you should always try to maintain one book where you write down the syllabus, and also for each concept you can develop a mind map, a small mind map which gives you an idea. This reduces the revision. Whenever you're doing a revision or you're recapitulating the concept, you can just have a look to the mind map and you can recall each concept related to that. For example, let us take a plant tissue. Plant tissue is divided into meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue. Under meristematic tissue, you can study about the apical meristem, lateral, and intercalary, where their location and what is the function. And where on the other side, the permanent tissue divided into simple and complex permanent tissue. In simple, parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. Whereas in complex permanent tissue, the vascular bundle, that is the specialized tissue, xylem and phloem, water conducting tissue and food conducting tissue. So in this way, you can relate it to that particular subtopics. In parenchyma, location, living cells, their functions, the structural organization, they are loose. For example, they are loosely arranged. The wall is made up of a thin cellulose. All these basic points, if you make it in a mind map, it is easy when you're going for the revision or the recapitulation, you can easily revise. And the second one book which I refer is the ICSSC textbook. It is written by the Ranjan Veer Bala Rastogi. If this textbook is very, very, very nice, where you get all the concept very detailed. When you buy this textbook, you get a practical also. So in this way, this is a 10th standard. This is ninth standard also. Since if you want, you can even have a look for the 10th standard, but it gives you the exact information, on all concept related. With this theory, this the lab manual related to the experiments to the particular topic in chapter, you can easily learn and you'll get an exact idea. And one more, as a hand-on experience to know what kind of multiple choice question, objective type, and also the concept wise, like diagram based questions, practical theory based questions, are all such possible type of question which can come for the your NEET will be in this is written by the Rachna Sagar. Okay, the Rachna Sagar, which you have written, completely based on the syllabus of ICSE. If you consider even CBSE curriculum, it will be covered. All the topics are covered, like excretion, reproduction, endocrine system, nutrition, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis control and coordination, everything is being included in this topic. Along with this, if you are referred with the NCRT textbooks which give you the exact insight of a of all the details. Now syllabus over. Now we have studied about the syllabus and the reference textbook. Now let us understand now what are the category. I mean, as a cut-off percentage based on the category also. Now, out of 120, the cutoff percentage is 164 for general category. For the reserve category, that is out of 164, you have to remove the will be the cutoff, and the rest will be considered for the. According to this analysis, the 645 marks should be considered as a counts will be counseling. Under 645 to 652 marks for the general category. If you falls under general category, at least 645 to 655 or 652 you should score. Now, cutoff for general category for this year is first 120, 720 is 164. Now, under OBC category, the cutoff percentage for NEET is 163 to 129, and for which will the revise the cutoff percentage for under the 120 129 cutoff percentage for under OBC categories. Now, cutoff percentage for SC/ST. Cutoff percentage for SC/ST is the 40 percentage. That means a student in SCS category must secure the NEET 2025 cutoff percentage will be 40th. Refer to the given. I have posted one tabular column that also you can consider as the category where you have to cutoff percentage will be around 129. 40 percentage. Now, qualifying, though who can qualify once the after cutting of percentage in 25 according to the National Testing Agency, and also under the MCC, Medical Counseling Committee. These two agency or the committee will decide how the cutoff percentage should be there to get an admission in a medical college, right? So state wise also is there. Now on this basis, the basic need qualifying for the NEET cutoff percentage are considered for the medical entrance as well as for the NEET admission. The latest rank created by on which candidates can get the admission on the medical seat will be checked in one website. With that link also I'm going to post in the this one. But these can be also state quota as well as all India quota rank, right? So students are guaranteed admission to the topmost medical institute and majority in the two rounds. The first one is the all India quota us and state counseling. The seats which are allotted on the basis of the students need cutoff score, that is all India ranking A, filling the preference and one most appear of counseling rounds to get admission in the whatever you desired college or institute for the respective courses. The 15 percentage of all India quota will be reserved seats for under all India quota. The cutoff 2025 is used for admission for several important medical seats in India. So now let us refer. According to Medical Committee Agency website, there are 15 percentage, whereas in 85 percentage will be on the state quota conducted by the state counseling committee such as Karnataka Education Authority, that is KEI, Karnataka Education Authority, and Director General of Medical Education. On that state wise, like Director of Health Services, Director of Health Welfare, Director of Health and Family Welfare, Government of West Bengal, and other state counseling will have this website where you can particularly fill the details along with the ranking given, and also you can apply for the uh, ranking. Now, next we have cutoff percentage of marks based on your rank. So, how it will be? Every year, lakhs of candidates appear for the All India NEET. Lakhs together, students are appearing for these exams. So the MBBS as well as the BDS, that is the Bachelor of Dental Surgery, okay, admission. Every aspirant, everyone aims to study in the top medical college. Everyone has the, everyone has the aim or desire to study under the top medical colleges. It is important that the student or the candidate must clear with their concept regarding the NEET syllabus, and their preparation also should be very precisely. And also you should be aware of the cutoff percentage every year, which differs from one percentage to the other. To ensure the candidate learn the best institute, you must be knowing about the opening and closing of the cutoff. So you should always keep yourself updated with this. Don't worry, if I'm there, I'll be posting recent updates from the NTA and MCC. Whatever the update they release, I will definitely make sure that it reaches to you. Now let us study. In case in your marks is between 720 to 715, your rank will be between 1 to 65. So if your score is 720 to 715, 715 to 720, your rank will be under 1 to 65. rank. Now next, 715 to 700. If your marks are between 700 to 715, your ranking will be with within 177 to within 2000 or 2500. Your ranking will be in that between range. And if your marks are 665 to 690 or near to the 700, your ranking will be within 5000 to 17,800, like that. And your numbers are between, your marks are between 650 to 665. Within that 10, it will be a 25,000 to 40,000. Then if your marks are between 615 to 630, that means every 10 or 15 marks of difference, your ranking will fall a very back. So you should be always be very careful in your preparation, so that each point is being important, play an important role in your this your ranking, right? Now next, what is yes, cutoff percentage for government. There are government colleges where there are certain seats which are there, where you need to, cut off closing rank. If your ranking is below 90, you are able to get in medical colleges, government medical college quota. You within the 1,000 or 10,000, your ranking should be there under Neet. And medical college like Jaipur, if you want to get into AIMS Delhi, your ranking should be within 43,000. And Pondicherry 380. And if you want to get into a college, medical government college such as Maulana Azad, your ranking should be below 90 rank. So AIMS means 43,700. Within that, your ranking should be there, so that you get all the latest. Now, when is the exam? The exam which they have given here is the May 4th. Okay, the exam, NEET exam will be conducted on May 4th for 720 marks of both the botany and zoology. It is a part of biology, and apart from that, in physics and chemistry also is there. So the tips. What are the tips which you can use? So always put a tabular column. You should always have a list of things to be done. Now calculate from here onwards. Approximately you have around 4 months and few days. So calculate each day one concept you can study, and each day you, make sure that if morning, if you are revising one concept, evening you have to revise that concept. For example, the chapter one chapter, if you study from morning to till evening, but before you sleep, make sure that you revise that concept and sleep. And next day, another 5 minutes, just have a look of the whatever the mind map which comes under that topic. In this way, you keep on recalling also, you're studying also, and it will be registered in your brain. Second one is always revise the concept in the early morning. Get up early morning in the maybe at 5 or 4. But it is not an easy task. And what comes easy won't last, right? So what lasts, it won't come easy. So you have to remember that you have to, if you have already decided to get into the NEET or a medical field, you have to work hard yourself. So my dear students who all are preparing for this academic year 2025, all the very best to you. Any update, recent updates will be definitely posting. The main reason for me to today to give the live session is about the latest updates, the date of examination, and the techniques where you can prepare yourself very easily, and where the way the productivity will be more, and you can score your marks. I'll be very very satisfied with this video if somebody has watched. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if it's somewhere it is benefited, even for a one child who get into an IIT, or who can get into a NEET, clear the NEET and get into a top medical colleges, I feel it will be very, I feel I have been blessed. Okay, thank you so much for this live session. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for such content, and don't forget to share, hit the bell icon to get the latest notification. And very soon we are going to cover all the topics, maybe in terms of presentation skills, or even in the wherever is needed a practical based explanation. All that we are going to I'm going to cover. If you have any comments, please try to comment us about the first live session which I have given, and give us the suggestion, where we will definitely consider everyone's suggestion or comments, where we will try to respond to all. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.